again, with now, if we talk about businesses and jobs, now there's a high need of formal English communication now. Chalo, English chodo. There's a high need of formal communication now. And now here, what has happened is people have, NLP is playing a very important role here because it helps people to know what is going inside them, to understand what is happening inside them, and the science of NLP will help them to come out of all these things only by using their effective body language and changing their language.
To strengthen the connection between your conscious and subconscious, there is a lot of help available through experts and trainers. Hello and welcome to Rabbi Rashi Foundation. Rutika Meshkar, founder and director of R.U.S.T.A, is an internationally certified soft skills trainer, communication enhancer, and NLP practitioner from American Board of NLP. आपका बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है.
Thank you so much, Rashi.
Okay, to start with Rutika, please tell us about brand Rutika Meshkar and brand R.U.S.T.A.
Thank you so much, Rashi, for giving this opportunity. First of all, it is so nice connecting with you. And when I talk about Rutika Meshkar as a brand and as R.U.S.T.A as a brand, so I would first like to tell you what's R.U.S.T.A that you said. I like to say it as R.U.S.T.A because it's we basically help our clients to show the path. So it's Rutika's Upskilling Training Academy, which is R.U.S.T.A in abbreviation. So when we talk about this, both the brands, I believe that we both are growing together with a lot of learnings and new projects coming. Other than that, we help our clients to enhance their communication skills. Rashi, one thing is very clear that in life, may it be personal or professional life, it's that one skill of communication which is actually helping people grow personally and professionally. If people lack communication skills, they fall into a trap of adversities, problems, and overthinking, negativity, unresourceful attitude, etc. So R.U.S.T.A basically helps the clients to look on the solutions part, because every one of us has problem, right? And when we focus on problem, the problem will increase or it won't get at least solved, right? But then R.U.S.T.A helps individuals to look at the problems, not the problems, but at the solutions, asking right kind of questions and internal answering to the questions, and then it helps the clients to basically transform their life 360.
Totally. This is totally wonderful what Rutika has just explained to us. Okay, so what exactly is NLP's role in 2021 onwards? And also explain NLP to our audience, in a very layman's language.
When we talk about NLP, it is neuro-linguistic programming. So now, to help you understand in layman's language, neuro-linguistic programming is a study of excellence. So what has happened was the two co-founders, Richard Bandler and John Grinder, what they did was they simply, imitated the most successful therapist in the world without having any conscious interference, and which led to the same results that they had. So the best part of NLP is you have to just copy, or I should say imitate, the successful personalities, and without, again, I will repeat this word again, that without having the conscious interference, and you will get the the same results. So this is, first of all, is NLP. So it's a study of excellence in short. Now, another thing, as you said, how NLP helps in COVID times. Now, there are too many things in it. People are getting emotionally weak. People are getting, they're falling into depression. Now, if we talk about businesses and jobs, now there's a high need of formal English communication now. Chalo, English chodo. There's a high need of formal communication now. And now here, what has happened is people have, NLP is playing a very important role here because it helps people to know what is going inside them, to understand what is happening inside them, and the science of NLP will help them to come out of all these things only by using their effective body language and changing their language. So this way NLP is helping for now in COVID times.
A very valid observation by Rutika herself, that this is the time when you need effective communication, and that is what we support totally. Okay, Rutika, what inspired you to begin with this field specially? Because communication, a lot of people talk about, but effective communication and developing skills for communication, putting across your body language in a proper positive manner. So talk us through the mission and vision of R.U.S.T.A, and also let us know what are the USPs, why people will come to you to learn effective communication.
So first of all, why this journey of NLP? There are three reasons I would like to say. When I was actually in my graduation days, one, I myself participated in one of the competitions wherein I felt I cannot do all these things. So as other youngsters, I was a youngster who normally we like to go to canteens. We do not like to have very serious life, and thoda bahut acha percentage aa gaya, we're happy with that. So I was that kind. But then in graduation, I attempted one PowerPoint presentation competition. That was one part wherein I understood, oh, okay, so this is one thing that I can do good. While giving that presentation, I went through a lot of experience. I still have those experiences in my mind. This is one thing. Another thing, when I was doing my MBA, so there were a lot of Maharashtrian students. I am not talking about Maharashtrian in person. I myself is Maharashtrian. But then in Vidarbha, especially in those times, I don't know, maybe now the scenario must have changed, but in those time it used to be, बहुत ज़्यादा professional होना है, English बोलना है. तो जो हमारे बैच के जो students रहा करते थे, so they used to be like, it's not necessary. Jai Maharashtra, we are Maharashtrians. You should be able to speak in your own language. And then I could see, and I am saying this because I saw that, there's a very, there was a, what should I say? Very low mentality when it comes to talking in effective English, using effective English and having a proper communication skills. So when it comes to, when it came to giving good presentations, talking well with manners, I used to see this, especially the last benchers, they did not wanted to, they did not want to learn all these things, basically. That was the second experience that I had. And the third experience of my admin department, who said that when I was in my previous job, I did not have job satisfaction, but I had money, but I hated my job. So I changed my job. And he said, I changed my job because I wanted job satisfaction. Now this job is giving me job satisfaction, but it's not giving me money now. So I am not satisfied overall. What would you tell me on this when he got to know that I am into this field now? These experiences, helped me to get into this field, Rashi, first of all, because I could see people are complicating their life for no reason. Life is so simple. We complicate it with our own hands. So the mission of me having this in my platter is simple: to help know people their inner potentials, to help them know that it's the awareness which will actually lead them to, to somewhere in their life, basically. Awareness, one, and knowing the inner potential, second. These are the two things. The mission is, I want to really have a beautiful world around me, because around me, if it is a beautiful world around me, I meet Rashi and Rashi feels good about it. So Rashi starts learning, and even Rashi will have a beautiful world around it. So we cannot change world, but we can change our own world. And so I say my vision is my beautiful world. That's it. So the complete, as you asked, what's the USP of Rutika Meshkar brand and R.U.S.T.A in together, is basically knowing the science behind neuro-linguistic programming, because it will actually help the clients, the participants, to make their life simpler, may it be in communication skills, may it be in their personal or professional life, anywhere, because it's a easiest science that can be explained and that can be applied.
Yes, beautifully put, that you have to start from my beautiful world and then probably move out to the world. This is totally excellent, Rutika. Talk us about the different workshops you are offering.
So when we talk about my various workshop, the workshop that I really want to pitch here is, online spoken English course using NLP technique again. As I said, in this COVID times where people have now seen that, it is such an important, communication has become such an important aspect. So it's not only about English communication now, it has first started with having a clarity in your thought process. I have seen my participants, and they do agree with this, that having a clarity in their thoughts is the first need, because when we're not clear in our thoughts, we are not able to even communicate well in our local language. So kahe ka English? So that's in stage 2. So that is the first part. So how NLP helps in learning English is, first we need to get clear on what exactly I need to say, in which tense I am saying, which in tense I need to tell it to the people, speak it to the people. Only then we will be able to speak in some other language. So online spoken English classes is one of the workshop, is one of the course that I've started in this COVID times, seeing the need of students, because again they have to speak formally, and the world is going online now. There's a high need of going with a formal English communication. Another is various topics on soft skills, then campus to corporate, then selling secrets, and faculty development program. Now, selling secrets, faculty development program, campus to corporate, online spoken English, and soft skills. These are the 5 soft skills that I've told. All these are highly important. It was important before COVID also, pre-COVID also, but it has become essential post-COVID, because now we are like, even you and I am talking, right? We need to have a formal English communication. It's so important. Pehle hota tha, Rashi, I would like to elaborate over here. Pre-COVID, what used to happen is we used to meet, person to person, one to one, face to face. So half of the work was done through meeting, through body language, through the vibes that we used to send. Now, when the world has gone online, we are sitting in front of laptop, we are sitting in front of a system. That energy exchange thing and the face-to-face communication thing has taken a back step, had taken a back foot. And now people will judge you only on how are you speaking in front of this box. And to speak and to bring in the same energy of pre-COVID times, the energy, the vibe, and the communication that we had before pre-COVID, people need to learn it after this also. We don't know when the things are going to settle, but then this is really very essential. Yes, Rashi.
Who had thought that the world will change into layers of communications? No one had, and this is totally valid what Rutika is telling us, that the vibes and your in-person meetings have taken a backseat totally. Okay, Rutika, what do you think is the success mantra?
Success mantra that I follow and I tell my clients also to follow is, life is all about learnings. Learn and upgrade, live your life at fullest. The time we stop learning, we start to fall in our life. Once we are into that downward spiral trap, we are done, right? So, when we talk about success mantra, it's about learn, upgrade, and with learning and upgradation, simply live your life at fullest. So that's one success mantra that I would really like to share here.
Yeah, and this is totally relatable. Rutika, what are the future plans? What after this? Where are you targeting to reach?
So I want to reach to all those people, especially when I'm taking my own online course, English course. What I'm seeing is people who have just started their job. So the freshers, the first line workers, and the students who are done with their college, final year students, and are looking for a job. So these are the 3 categories. I could see that they are not able to, justify that transformation in their life, because somewhere they lack these soft skills. Rashi, it's such a bad state, I would say that soft skills is taken as a last priority, I would say. It is taken as something which will be seen later. Pehle ye kar lete, wo kar lete, wo kar lete, right? But then soft skill is only one thing that leads you to wherever you are, right? So I would request everyone who is watching this show that do not take soft skills or communication skills as secondary or tertiary part in their life, as a priority in their life, but then it has to be the primary one, right? So my future plans is to actually help the first line workers, the students who have passed out from the colleges and looking for the job, and the freshers who have joined the job. I want to really help them to with their formal English communication, and also with all the soft skills workshops, or what should I say, lessons that they need to understand.
And not many small business owners know this, that soft skills is a very, very essential part of sales. If you are into sales and you need to sell your business, you have to be excellent with your soft skills. And I think Rutika has put it across through the entire show very effectively, that how important is soft skills training, effective communication. Okay, so Rutika, what do you think is your special message to the brands and the communities, people we are connected to, the freshers, as stated by you?
Thank you so much again, Rashi, for this question, because this special message, if even in the complete recording, people apply this portion, I think there would be a lot of change that they would see in their communication. There are two aspects. One is asking right questions, asking effective questions. And second is, with this effective question, changing your internal representation, which means changing your internal thoughts. People search for answers. People search for answers here and there. They want to know, ye kaise hoega, ye kaise change hoega. There are so many things. People have a problem of overthinking. All these things will be solved by asking right questions to yourself. Because we don't know how to ask right questions, we fall into the trap of going searching out for answers outside, which is not at all a problem. But then yes, these are the two messages that I want to give. Start asking yourself right question कि मुझसे ये नहीं होगा. अगर हम ये कहते हैं, if I say that this I cannot do this, then ask the question to yourself, what would you do to make this happen? How can you make this happen? Right? So just by asking this question, how can you make this happen, will start giving you answers. So I again go back to our start of the interview, that we help our clients to look for the solutions in the problem and not to the problems. Asking the right questions will help you find solutions. Ask how questions a lot, other than asking that why did it happen to me. That's it. Thank you so much.
We totally support Rutika when she says life is all about learnings. Learn and upgrade. Live your life to fullest. Her details are available on the feed. In case you are facing problem in your communication, in your body language, want to learn new soft skills, please get in touch with her. Her details and all her numbers are available on the feed.